Bellew and Froch, what can I say about them two of them guys? Come and meet me face to face. I'll eat Froch alive and I'll eat Bellew alive. And by the way...
Before the Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk clash, John Fury challenged Carl Froch and Tony Bellew. Carl Froch didn't stay silent, lashing out at Fury for being foolish.
Within my jab, or you will be getting ironed out. You'll be unconscious. You'll be snoring before...
Eddie Hearn also reacted to the drama between Carl Froch and John Fury, expressing his belief that John Fury is getting overconfident. You can say, "I'm going to do this and that," but you can't say that to Carl Froch, because he'll stick it to you. Hearn remarked, "There's plenty of drama between these two, but what's the latest on their feud? Stick around and watch as we find out in this video." John Fury and Carl Froch have been at odds for months. The feud began when Tyson Fury was set to fight Francis Ngannou last year. At that time, John Fury issued a bold challenge to boxing legend Mike Tyson, who was training Ngannou. This prompted reactions from the boxing world, including Carl Froch, who slammed the former bare-knuckle boxing champion. Froch, a Hall of Famer and former boxing champion, is known for criticizing the Fury family, particularly Tyson Fury, for not putting enough effort into the sport that has given him so much. Froch wants Fury to be recognized as one of the greatest British heavyweight boxers of all time, which is why he's constantly challenging the Gypsy King. However, John Fury doesn't take kindly to his son being criticized and has resented Froch for some time.
She's a bum, and he'll get what the little men get. Bush!
John, are you shocked by the amount of people that have gone against?
Carl Froch again attacked the Gypsy King prior to this weekend's fight in Saudi Arabia, which led to a flurry of threats from John Fury. Following his headbutt of an opponent on Usyk's side, John Fury threatened Tony Bellew and Froch, stating they would be next. But Froch did not remain mute. He chastised John Fury for making a commotion with his headbutt and cautioned the former kickboxing champion not to mess with him. Froch emphasized that under other circumstances, especially in the US or the UK, this kind of behavior is inappropriate and would have had dire repercussions. He denounced Fury's obvious indulgence and his lack of responsibility. Froch also replied to John Fury's disparaging statements on him and Tony Bellew. John Fury was holding mate threats and exalted himself in his bare-knuckle fighting skills. In response, Froch disputed these allegations, pointing out that John Fury had not participated in a bare-knuckle bout in more than 10 years and that his professional boxing career was poor. John Fury was forewarned by Froch to avoid him and Bellew, as doing so would result in Fury being ironed out and unconscious before hitting the floor. Froch warned John Fury that his disruptive behavior would not end well and urged him to keep quiet and stay out of trouble. He added that although John Fury may have expressed regret for his acts, it did not seem genuine. Froch was especially scathing of reporters who conducted interviews with Fury without questioning him or raising relevant issues, so giving him the freedom to threaten and make fun of others without being held to the appropriate standards. John Fury seemed to have taken Froch's advice, as he avoided any controversy for the entire bout.
He's got a channel with hardly no followers, and he's mentioning an old 55-year-old man, a 60-year-old man. Great world champion, what he is. You know, that's what...
Shane Fury stressed that disputes should be handled by the boxers themselves and that there was no need to denigrate fighters. Speaking about the commotion surrounding the headbutt on John Fury, he stated that there had been some pushing and shoving during the weigh-in for the fight with Usyk. Shane reaffirmed that Tyson Fury would show his dominance in the ring to disprove the opinions of his detractors. With regard to Carl Froch, Shane Fury had a contemptuous demeanor, accusing Froch of having few followers when he mentioned John Fury on his channel. Shane stated that Froch's remarks were disrespectful and unnecessary, even if he acknowledged Froch's accomplishments as a world champion. Unless both John Fury and Carl Froch choose to resolve their continuing animosity in the ring, it doesn't seem like it will stop. This begs the fascinating question of what would transpire if they were to fight in the future. A hypothetical clash between John Fury and Carl Froch presents an intriguing matchup of styles, backgrounds, and eras. Both men are renowned in the boxing world, but for different reasons and at different levels of the sport. John Fury is a retired professional boxer and bare-knuckle fighter who was born in Chumum, Galway, Ireland in 1955. Apart from being Tyson Fury's father, he has very little recognition for his other accomplishments. Over the course of his 8-year professional boxing career, John Fury engaged in 13 fights, finishing with an 8-4 record and 1 draw. He is 6'3" tall and has a reputation for being tough and resilient, which he probably developed from his experience in bare-knuckle combat. His background and hard-hitting style are from a different period of boxing, when street fighting methods and sheer ferocity were the norm. Carl Froch, on the other hand, is a more contemporary fighter with a highly decorated professional career. Born in 1977 in Nottingham, England, Froch, known as the Cobra, competed professionally from 2002 to 2014. Froch held multiple super middleweight world championships, including the WBC title twice, the IBF title, and the WBA title. His professional record stands at an impressive 33 wins, with 24 coming by knockout, and only 2 losses. Froch is known for his powerful punching, exceptional endurance, and ability to take a punch. He has fought and defeated some of the best fighters of his era, demonstrating elite skills and strategic prowess in the ring. A number of criteria must be taken into account when comparing these two fighters. Given his stature and bare-knuckle fighting background, John Fury seems like a fighter who can take a lot of damage while using an aggressive and unorthodox style of fighting. His background in street fighting may offer him an advantage in terms of strength and fortitude. But his professional boxing career pales in comparison to Carl Froch's accomplishments as the world-class opponent he has defeated in fights at the top levels of the sport. Carl Froch's advantages lie in his technical skills, modern training techniques, and professional accomplishments. Froch's conditioning, tactical approach, and ability to execute a game plan are far superior to what John Fury might bring. Froch's knockout power and ring intelligence would likely be decisive factors in a matchup between the two, while John Fury's toughness and bare-knuckle experience should not be underestimated. Froch's superior boxing skills, professional experience, and strategic acumen would likely give him the edge. In a hypothetical fight, Froch's ability to adapt and overcome top-tier opponents in the ring would probably see him outboxing and outlasting John Fury.
There with me, because I'll have a fight with you. I'll fight you for a fiver, I'll beat you for a tenner, I'll do you both for 15. Right, anyway, that's enough for my...
Ultimately, while the speculation about a fight between John Fury and Carl Froch makes for engaging debate, the reality is that Froch's extensive experience and success in professional boxing would likely ensure his victory. Froch's superior conditioning, technical proficiency, and strategic expertise would allow him to dominate in the ring, reaffirming his status as one of the greats in modern boxing.